all love it a lot, and I really hope you guys will appreciate it as much as we do. So, without further ado,
our nuptial hour draws on apace, but oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night, 4 nights will quickly dream away the time.
Go for the shuttle, stir up the island's youth their merriment, awake the pert and nimble spirit of youth. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love. But I will wed thee with pomp, with triumph, and with reverence.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news of thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Send for Demetrius. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And our gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes, thou hast by moonlight at her window sung. Turned her obedience, which is due to me, as she is mine. I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman, or to her death, according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Come, be advised, Hermia. To you, your father should be as a god. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked but with my eyes.
Rather with your eyes his judgment must look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by the power that I made bold, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or abjure forever the society of men. Take time to pause. By the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and I, upon that day, either prepare to give answer to your father's choice and wed Demetrius, as he would, or to die or live an austere and single life.
Erland, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
Demetrius, you have her father's love. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry her?
Scornful Lysander! True, he hath my love, and she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
My love is more than his. I am beloved to beauteous Hermia. Demetrius made love to Helena, and won her soul, and she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes upon the inconstant man.
I must confess I have heard so much my mind did lose it. But come, Demetrius, and Aegeus, come. For you, Hermia, either prepare to fit your fancies to your father's will, and wed Demetrius, or let the laws of Athens yield you up to die. Come, Hippolyta, good cheer, my love.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Feel like for want of rain, which I could well them between the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run so smooth, but either was different in blood.
Oh, cross, too high to be enthralled too low.
Or else misgraphed in respect of years.
Oh, spite, too old to be engaged too young.
Or else stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell to choose love by another's eyes.
Or, if there were sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness, did lay siege to it.
If true love have ever been crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Let us teach our trial patience, because it's a customary cross, as you would love in thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears. Poor fancy followers.
Hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, of great revenue. and she hath no child, and she respects me as her only child. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night. Then in the wood, there, I will wait for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to be my Cupid's strongest bow, for all the vows that ever men have broke, and numbers more than ever woman spoke, tomorrow truly will I meet thee.
He promised love. Look, there comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again, unstay. Oh, teach me how you look. With that art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers with such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
This folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, Hermia. Wish that were a fault of mine. Take comfort.
He no more shall see my face. Lysander myself will find his place. And in the woods there my Lysander myself shall meet. Farewell, sweet playfellow, and pray thou for us. And good luck, grant thee thy Demetrius.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she. What of that? Demetrius thinks not so. Before Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. I will tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then will he to the wood tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But here am I, to enrich my pain, to have a sight thither and back again.
Generally, man by man, or according to the script.
Here's a scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit to plan our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day.
First, Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, and then call forth your actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus of Thisbe.
Oh, a very fine piece of work indeed. Now, call each of your actors, or so you should choose. And masters, spread yourselves.
Nick Bottom.
Ready. Name what part I am for.
Nick Bottom, you are set down for Pyramus.
Pyramus. What is Pyramus, a lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
Ah, and it shall ask for true tears in the performing of it. I shall look on to crowds and move storms, raging rocks, shimmering shocks to break the locks, send them far and make and mar, and it were lofty. Now call the remaining players.
Francis Flute.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take this bee on you.
What is this? A wandering knight?
No, it is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That is all one, you may speak as small as you will.
Ah, let me play the role of Thisbe too. I can come and speak in monstrous little voice. Pyramus! Oh, my Pyramus and lover dear! And oh, my Thisbe lover dear!
No, Bottom, you will play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Tom Snout,
Here, Peter Quince.
you will play Pyramus's father, myself, Thisbe's father, and Snug, you the lion's part.
Have you the lion's part ready yet? Pray you, if it may, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Roar! I pray, let me play the lion's part too. I shall scream and roar so strong that I have the Duke himself come to say, Sir, let him roar again. Let him roar again!
And you should do it too terribly. That they would shriek, the ladies and the Duchess.
And that were enough to hang us all.
Masters, I am not to roar so ferociously. I shall only roar towards I any suckling dove, and I shall roar with the might as any nightingale.
No, you may play no part for Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see in a summer's day, a most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I shall undertake it.
Masters, here are your parts. I am to request you, entreat you, and desire you. To con them by tomorrow night, meet me in the palace wood at a mile without the town. It is there that we shall rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices known. I pray you, fail me not.
We shall meet, and there we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Until.
Take turns. Be perfect. Adieu.
King doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed, the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing, fell in wrath.
Either I mistake your shape in making flight, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Will you not speak?
Thou speakest right. I am that very wanderer of night. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, that would she were gone.
You met by moonlight, proud to tell
Oh,
you.
what jealous Oberon. Fairy, skip hence.
Tarry, rash wanton, am not I thy lord?
And I must be thy lady. But I know that thou hast stolen away from fairyland to Amoris Hippolyta. And why art thou here, but that your mistress to Theseus must be wedded, and you have come to give their bed joy and prosperity?
How canst thou, Titania? Glad at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
Well, these are the forgeries of jealousy.
Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Oh, set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother, being mortal of that boy, did die, and for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood do you intend to stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round, and see our moonlight revels, then go with us.
Give
If
me
not,
that boy.
Shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me the boy, and I will go with
Oh,
thee.
not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away. We shall try downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Fetch me that herb, the flower I shewed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids will make man or woman madly dote the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this herb, I'll watch Titania when she's asleep, and pour the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey or busy ape, she shall pursue it with the course of love, and I shall overhear the conference. I love thee not, therefore pursue me not.
Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slave me.
Thou toldst me they were stolen under this wood, and here am I. Therefore get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me hard-hearted adamant,
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Do I rather plain as true tell you I do not and cannot love you?
and for that I do love thee more. I am your dog. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I'm sick when I don't look on you.
If thou wilt persist on following me, do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
You do me mischief. By Demetrius, we cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I will make a heaven out of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows. There sleeps Titania some time of the night. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some. some of it. Seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, will do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man, that the Athenian garments he hath on. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Come, Peace Blossom. Sing me now sleep with a fairy song and let me rest.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake, when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering the wood, and to speak troth, I forgot our way. We'll rest us here, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you in bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie farther off. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take a sense, sweet of my innocence. I mean that from my heart onto yours is knit, so though one heart we can make of it. Then by your side, no bed would me deny. For lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily, but gentle friend for love and courtesy lie farther off. And so far be distant, you good night, sweet friend. Let love never alter to thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen. To that fair prayer say I, to end life when I end loyalty. Here is my bed, sleep, give thee all to rest.
With half the wish that wishes eyes we press.
Night. Silence. Who is here? This is he, my master said. Despise it, the young maid. And hear the maiden, sleeping sound. Dank and dirty ground. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay though thou killest me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, do not haunt me thus.
Wilt thou leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
I'm out of breath with this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, my eyes are often washed than hers. No, I'm as ugly as a bear. For beasts that meet me shall run away for fear. Therefore, no marvel though Demetrius do. So monster flies my presence thus, what wicked and dismembering glass of mine, that made me compare with Hermia's fiery eye. But who is here? Lysander on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire, I will, for thy sweet sake. Oh, where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word. Shall that foul knave perish on my sword?
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though Hermia still loves you, be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious minutes with her I've spent. Not Hermia, but Helen I love.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born, when at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Good troth, you do me wrong. Good sooth you do. In such disdainful manner me to woo? Oh, that a lady of one man refused, should of another be abused?
Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. The deepest stomach my loathing brings, and to honor her with all her might, to honor Helena, and to be her knight.
Lysander? Where are you? Speak if you hear. Speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No, then I'll perceive you are not nigh. Neither death or you I'll find immediately.
Are we all met?
Here's a marvelous convenient place for rehearsal. Green plot will be your stage.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that shall never please. For one, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, of which ladies cannot abide. So how answer you that?
Fire lacking of perilous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have an advice to make all well. Write me a prologue, and in it say that we are to do no harm with our swords. Tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver, and this shall put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider, to bring in a lion is the most dreadful thing. For there is no more fearful wild fowl than lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, now the prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Oh, no. Instead, have half his face come see through the neck, and then let him say to the crowder, to the same effect, "Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, I would request you, I would entreat you. If you think I come hither as a lion, I am no such thing." And then let him simply name his name and tell them plainly that he is snug.
Well, it shall be so, but there is two hard things. That is, to bring moonlight into a chamber, for, you know, Pyramus and Thisbe need by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
A calendar. A calendar. Look in the almanac and find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why, then leave a window open where we play, and the moon may shine in.
Or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say he comes to present the person of moonshine. But there is another thing. There must be a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Let have a man come in, and let him present wall. Let him have some rough cast or plaster about him, so that he may present wall. And then put hole, a nook or cranny in wall, so that Pyramus and Thisbe may speak.
Well, if that may be all as well, come sit down and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter through that break, and so everyone according to this cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggered here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play? I'll be an auditor. An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious
Odors!
savors,
Odors!
odors, savors, sweet, and that to me here. But hark, a voice, and I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus never played it here.
Must I speak now?
Sure you must understand. He doesn't have to hear, see a noise and hear music every time.
Most radiant Pyramus.
Most radiant Pyramus.
Most radiant Pyramus! As true as truest horse, that yet would never tire, I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb!
Why? You must not speak that yet. You speak to Pyramus. You speak your whole lines, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire.
Oh. As yet would never
If I were fair at this, I would only lie.
Monsters so strange. We're haunted. Flymasters, praymasters, help! Little sea bottom, bless thee. Thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To mock me, if they will. But I shall show none of this, and I will walk up and down this meadow, and I shall sing. The ousel-cock so black of hue, and orange tawny bill, the throstle with his note so true.
Oh, I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, and so is mine eyes enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtues force oft move me on the first view to say, to swear I love thee. Oh.
Well, methinks mistress should have little reason for that. Then again, reason and love keep little company nowadays. And I suppose that I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Well, if I were as wise, I would have left this wood.
Oh, this wood do not desire to go. Why, thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. I mean, the summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall sing while thou pressed flowers thou sleep, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness, so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peace, Blossom, wait on my love loyally. Come, wait upon him. Lead him to, my bower. Tie up my love's tongue and bring him silently.
I pray you, commend me so, mistress. Please, Blossom.
How now, mad spirit?
My mistress, the monster is in love. Titania wait, and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. Stand close.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now would I chide, if I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, has given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, kill me too. Where is he? Oh, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
O dog, O cur, thou hast dragged me past the bounds of my maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then?
You spend your passion on this prize move, for I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
Pray thee, tell me as well.
And what should I get therefore?
A privilege, never to see me more. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There's no following her in the spirit's name. Here therefore for a while, I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight.
About the wood, go swifter than the wind. And look, see thou find. By some illusion, bring her thou here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear. I go, look how I go.
When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for our lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
Why should you think I wound scorn?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, devilish holy pray, these vows are Hermia's. Will you give her over?
I had no judgment but to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect divine, to what my love shall I compare thine eye? This let me kiss this princess of pure white, the seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you're all set to bed against me in my merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. If you were men, as men are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and superpraise my parts. Oh, I'm sure that you hate me with all your hearts. You are both rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure tears up in a poor maiden's eyes. With your derision, none of noble sort would so offend a virgin, and extort a poor soul's patience all to make you sport.
You are kind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia. This you know I know.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I want none. If ever I loved her, all that love is gone.
Lysander, found, but why unkindly dost thou leave me so?
The hate I bear maybe leave thee so.
Speak not as you think. Cannot be.
Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you contrived, have you with these conspired to bait me with this foul derision?
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set your love, Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And have you not set your other love, Demetrius, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, precious, celestial? Why speaks he thus to her he hates?
I understand not what you mean by this.
When I turn my back, wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. But fare ye well, 'tis partly my own fault, in which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul. Fair Helena.
Excellent.
Sweet, not scorn me so.
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, I'll thing let loose. Oh, shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why do you grow so rude? What changes this? Sweet love, do you not jest?
Be certain nothing truer, 'tis no jest. For I do hate thee, and love Helena.
You kicker blossom! You think of love? What, have you come by night and stolen my heart's love from him?
Fine, I faith, fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet all that goes the game, and have you grown so high in his esteem?
Gentlemen, though you mock me, let her not hurt me. Let her not strike me. You may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower, hark again.
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you. Did save you, keep your counsels. Save that in love unto Demetrius. I told him of your stealth into this wood. He followed you, and for love I followed him. But he hath chid me hence and threatened me, to spurn me, strike me, nay, to kill me too. And now, so you will let me quiet go, and follow me no further. Let me go.
What changes this? What has you hindered?
Foolish heart that I leave here behind.
She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she should not.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when we went to school, and though she be but little, she's fierce.
Nothing but lower and little. Let me come at her.
Get you gone, you dwarf!
Never thou show of love to her, shalt abide it.
And now she holds me not. Now, follow, thou darest, to try whose rights, of thine or mine, is fated in fair Helena.
Follow, nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You mistress.
I will no longer trust you. I will no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands may be quicker for the fray. My legs are faster, though, to run away.
This is thy negligence.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. And so far, am I glad that it did so sort. For this, their jangling, I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one cannot within another's way. I'll to my queen, and her charm thou release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste. For night swift dragons cut the clouds full fast.
Make no delay. We may effect this business yet her day.
Up and down. Up and down. I will lead them up and down. I'm feared in field and in town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Whereof thou proud, Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Lysander! Thou coward, thou runaway, art thou fled? Yea, speak if thou art near.
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
Yea, speak again.
Ho, 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 coward. Why comest thou not?
Lysander, thou mockest me.
He goes before me, and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. I follow fast, but faster he did fly. Here will rest me. Come thou, gentle day. Give thee quick red light. I'll find Demetrius, and revenge this fight.
Lysander, speak if thou art nigh.
Come hither. I am here.
Nay, then thou mockest me. If ever thy face by daylight see, I shall bide this deer. And go thy way. Fate is constrained with me to measure up my life on this cold bed.
A weary night, a long and tedious night. Beat thy hour, shine comforts from the east, steal me away from mine own company.
Yet but 3. Come one more. 2 of both kinds make up 4. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Ever so weary, ever so woe. The farther can I crawl, and the farther can I go. He'll I rest me to the break of day, let heaven shield Lysander that they meet a fray.
Sleep sound on the ground. I'll apply to your eye. Gentle lover, remedy. True delight in thy sight of thy former lady's eye. Jack shall have Jill. Naught shall be ill. And all shall be well.
Come, bottom, sit thee down upon this flowery bed while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, oh my gentle joy.
Where's Mistress Please Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Mistress Please Blossom.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable, good ear in music.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Methinks I could munch on your good dry oats, or to some bit of hay. Good hay. Sweet hay. Hay.
Well, I'm a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I too do a handful or 2 of dried peas, but let none of your servants stir me. I have an exposition of sleep
Oh,
come
well.
upon me.
Sleep thou, I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies be gone, be always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Beest thou must want to be, seest thou must want to see. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
Oh, Oberon, what visions have I seen? Oh, methought I was enamored of an ass. Oh,
There lies your love.
how came the things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now. Oh,
Silence a while. Robin, take off that head. Titania, music call.
music, Hope. Music such as charm as sleep.
Now and thou wakest, as thine own fool's eyes speak.
Now, my good. take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be.
Fairy King, attended mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after the night shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, oh, tell me how it came this night that I, what, sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground.
What's soft? What nymphs are these?
This is my daughter here asleep. This Lysander. This Demetrius is. This Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day Hermia gives answer of her choice?
It is.
Good morrow, friends. Begin these woodbirds with a couple now.
Pardon, my lord? I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle peace?
I could not truly say how I came here, but methinks I came here with Hermia. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without peril of the law.
Enough, enough, my lord, you have enough. The law, I beg, the law upon his head.
Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity.
Come, follow. These things seem indistinguishable, like far mountains turned into clouds.
Methinks I see things with parted eyes when everything seems double.
Methinks I found Demetrius like a jewel. Mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream.
If he come not, the play is marred. It goes not for her, does it?
Nay, you have not a man able to discharge Pyramus, but he.
Nay, faith, yes, simply the best wit of man.
Yeah, and the best person, too.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there's 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had come forward, we had all been made men. Oh, sweet bully bottom.
Where are these lads and where are these hearts?
Bottom, almost strange today, almost happy.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders. I will tell all right as it fell out.
Let us hear, sweet bottom.
Not a word! Masters, let every actor look o'er his part, for the long and the short of it is, our play is preferred. And most dear actors, let no one eat no onions nor garlic, for we are only to utter sweet breath, and it is a sweet comedy. Masters, no more words now. Away! Go away!
Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. The lunatic, the lover, the poet are of imagination often packed.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, it grows to something strange and admirable.
Joy, gentle friends.
Joy and happy days of love come to your hearts.
But come, where is my general manager of mirth? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call, Philostrata.
Your mighty Theseus.
What abridgment have you planned for this evening?
Any choice of what your highness would see first?
A brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth.
Merry and tragical, tedious and brief, how shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is. There is not one word apt or one player fitted. And tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which I must confess, when I saw rehearsed, made mine eyes water, merry tears of loud laughter.
Then we shall hear it.
No, I have heard it over. It is not for you. It is nothing.
I will hear this play. And come, take your places.
The epilogue is addressed.
If we offend, it is with goodwill that you should think we come not to offend, but to show our simple skill that is the true beginning of our end.
I, one by name Snout, present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think, that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did often whisper very secretly.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night whichever art so black! Oh, night whichever art when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack, alack, alack! And thou, oh wall! Oh, sweet! Oh, lovely wall! That stands between her father's ground and mine. Oh, wall! Show me thy chink. Show me thy chink to blink through mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. But what be this? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, curse thou for thus deceiving me. Deceiving me. No, true, sir, that is Thisbe Q, and she's the, oh, yonder she comes. Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me
chance both quake and tremble here. When lion rough in wildest rage doth roar, then know that I, once not the joiner, am a lion fair, nor else no lions dare. For if I should as lion come and strive into this place, to have pity on my life.
This is old Minnie's tomb. Where is my love?
Oh, sweet moon! I thank thee for thy beams. I thank thee for thy glistening light, and oh, for thy glistening gleams. Take true to my Thisbe sight. What dreadful dole is here? What? This of Thisbe, thy mantle good, stained with blood. Oh, my Thisbe, dear, so loved and dear. Thy love, come and hear. I die. And pain! Oh, no! I am dead! Now I am fled! My soul to the sky! Sky! Soul, take thy flight! Moon, take thy light! And so now, I die! 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 Die!
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover. And prove an ass.
Asleep, my love. Oh, Pyramus, arise. Dead? Dead? A tomb must cover thine sweet eyes. This my nose, these cherry lips, this yellow cowslip cheeks are gone! Are gone! Lovers make moan. His eyes as green as leeks. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, my chest improve. And farewell, friends. Thus, this be ends. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
No, masters, and yet the door is closed. Well, please do see the epilogue.
No epilogue. Your play needs no excuse. For once all the players are dead, there needs none be blamed. Sweet friends, to bed.
do run from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream.
Hand in hand with fairy grace we shall sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through each house, each fairy stray.
And now shall all the couples three ever true and loving be, trip away and make no stay.
Meet us all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here. Well, these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we shall mend. And as I am an honest puck, and if we have unerred luck, and have escaped the serpent's tongue, we shall make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all, and give me your hands, if we be friends, love and shall.